Hello, everybody. I'm jubilant to welcome you all to our enrichment session. Today, I have an etymology lesson for you. Let's mute any disruptions that come in your way and learn some root words. Number one, equi or pair, which means same or equality. Let's discuss some words that have the roots equi and pair. Equivocal. If I break this word, I have equi, which means same, and voc, which means voice. And equivocal statements are said deliberately to deceive someone or to save yourself. These are deliberative statements. Equivocal means open to more than one interpretation, that is ambiguous. Equinox. Here again we have two roots, equi and nox. Equi means equal and nox means night. This is the concept in science, specifically where the day and night are of equal length. This is known as equinox. Thus, equinox is a time of equal light and darkness. We have many words that come from the root nox. Nocturnal. Nocturnal animals are the animals that come out at night. For example, owls. Thus, nocturnal means active at night. Obnoxious. Here we have two roots, nox, which means night, and ob, which means against. Any word that has ob as prefix means against. Thus, obnoxious behavior means an extremely unpleasant behavior. Equanimity. Here we have two roots, equi and anim. We know that the root equi means equal and anim comes from the root animus, which means mind or soul. Thus, equanimity means equal mind, that is, the person is completely composure. Okay, thus, equanimity means equal mind. Equilibrist. We all know that equilibrium comes from the rate of forward reaction equals to the rate of backward reaction, right? So, equilibrist is a person who walks on tightrope. He is an acrobat who performs balancing feat. This person will balance himself and walk on tightrope, and he is known as equilibrist. Thus, equilibrist means tightrope walker. Parity. Parity is the state or condition of being equal, especially as regards status or pay. Thus, parity means equality. Disparate. This is essentially different in kind and not able to be compared. Thus, disparate means inequality. Disparage, to discourage someone, to represent as being of little worth. Thus, disparage means discourage. Compare. Here we have two root, pair, which means equal, and come, which means together. Thus, compare means making a comparison. For example, comparing two things, A and B, which means how much A is equal to B, right? Thus, compare means make a comparison. I think the task of recognizing the root word equi giving you a pleasant state of linguistic equanimity. Let's discuss the next root word, mania, which means obsession. So, any sort of obsession ends in mania. Monomaniac. If the person has defied someone or something, he is becoming monomaniac. A person exhibiting an exaggerated enthusiasm for or preoccupation with one thing. Thus, monomaniac means respect one particular thing. Dysphomaniac, which means mania of alcohol. Dysphomaniac is the obsession of drinking alcohol. The people who usually drinks all the time are dysphomaniacs. Kleptomaniac, an impulse control disorder that results in irresistible urge to steal, is kleptomaniac. Thus, kleptomaniac is the obsession of stealing things. Pyromaniac, here we have two roots, pyro and mania. We know that mania means obsession and pyro means fire. Thus, pyromaniac is a disorder in which individuals repeatedly fail to resist impulses to deliberately start fire. Thus, pyromaniac means disorder to start fire. Megalomaniac, here the word megalo comes from the root magnus, which means big or large. The obsession for large thing is megalomania. We use the word megalomaniac for people who behave as if they are convinced of their absolute power and greatness. Thus, megalomaniac means obsessive desire for power. Nymphomania. Nymphomania is characteristics of a woman with uncontrollable excessive sexual desire. It is also known as andromania. Such a mania in the context of men is called satiromania, a man with excessive sexual desire. It is also known as gynomania. Bibliomania, it is a symptom of compulsive disorder which involves the collecting or hoarding of books. Thus, bibliomania means obsession of books. Egomania, it is an excessive preoccupation with one's ego, identity or self. Thus, egomania is self-worship. Xenomania. Xenomania people are people who have hostile attitude towards the other nationalities. Thus, xenomania is obsession of foreign things. Let's move on to the next root word, phobia, which means fear. Any word that ends in phobia is related to fear. Claustrophobia, the root claustro means locked. Thus, claustrophobia is an anxiety disorder that causes an intense fear of enclosed spaces. The fear of locked spaces is called claustrophobia. Agoraphobia, the word agora means place of assembly. This agoraphobia means fear of being in places from which it is hard to escape or receive help, which include crowded spaces, open or remote spaces, or being far from home. Acrophobia, the root acro means summit, which means highest point, right? Thus, acrophobia is the irrational fear of height. Hydrophobia, which means fear of water. Chromophobia, the root chromo means color. Thus, chromophobia is a persistent, irrational fear of colors. Gynophobia, we know that the root gyno means women, right? Thus, gynophobia is the fear of women. Androphobia, the root andro means men. Thus, androphobia means fear of men. Gerascophobia, The root gero means old people, old age people, right? Thus, geroscophobia is an abnormal and persistent fear of growing old. This kind of people experience undue anxiety about aging even though they may be in good health. Phonophobia. The root phono means sound. Thus, phonophobia is fear of loud sound. Anthophobia. The root anthos means flowers. Thus, anthophobia is a persistence and intense fear of flowers. Cherophobia. The root chero means to rejoice. Thus, cherophobia is a phobia where a person has an irrational aversion to being happy. Cherophobia is fear of happiness. I anticipate that you found this video fruitful. Be like a tree, stay grounded, connect with your roots, and keep growing. Reap your fruit from the root.